Hey, how's it going, guys? I got another video for you, and this time we're going to be doing the Azure Dragon Shrine and the appropriate portal for the Chromie's death event, or scenario. So, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this Dragon Shrine and its portal is the easiest one you could possibly do for various reasons. So, for Azure Dragon Shrine, what you want to do is kill basically everything on the ground until you get 50 items. These items look like bandages. That's why I'm keeping this clip in right here to kill these guys, to show you what it looks like. It's really easy. If I were you, try not to aggro the worms, only because they're kind of really annoying to deal with on melee, because they can be shooting you across the, there they were, by the way. They can be shooting you across the map, so it is a little annoying. As you can see, you'll just stay there, and they don't give that many of the items. So try to basically kill a big group, and then fly over to more of the bigger arcane things that you see around the little purple stuff right there, and try to kill them. So once you finish all 50, you're going to be able to create a scroll. Now once you accept this quest, you're going to fly up to one of the floating platforms, this one over here, turn it into Chromie, and you're going to fight one of the bosses. Now this guy really isn't too tough. He only has 2 abilities. One of them is interruptible, one of them is not. So you're going to first see him cast the interruptible ability. I don't interrupt it just because I want to show you guys how much damage it does, but actually I'm just an idiot and never interrupt anything. And the next thing he does is that looming shadows thing. When you see him casting it, you need to run to the edge of the platform to drop it, because you cannot cast anything while you're standing inside of it, even as a melee. And even if you could, I'm sure the damage output would be, well, really bad. So don't stand in it. I mean, maybe you could cast in melee. My things didn't look like they were on cooldown, but I wouldn't try it anyways. Just get out of it as fast as possible. As you can see, I do okay in placing them, but near the end, you know, I didn't really care, so I kind of let them in a little bit. And as you can see, I was slowly losing platform. Accept the quest, go to Wymer's Temple, turn it in, take the portal. Alright, so we're here. We're in Mount Hyjal. Now, the reason I think this one is the easiest is because you can pick to fight everything, or you can pick to fight one thing. So what I mean by that is when it starts, there's going to be these mobs that will spawn at you in waves. Now, Chromie keeps them in time. So you can attack just one, the other ones will stay frozen, and I suggest doing that because, as you can see, my health is dropping quite rapidly, like really rapidly. So be very careful with that, and then I freak out, pop all my cooldowns, didn't really have to. Just anti-magic shell. I almost died. I was at like 20%, so be wary of that. And I do have the healing spec as Chromie, and I still got that low. So just take 1 or 2 at a time if you can't like do some mega burst damage. But don't pop all your cooldowns, because remember, you're going to have a boss at the end, and this doesn't even take me 3 minutes to do. At least I don't think it does. So there we go, second wave. Attack them again, and you may be thinking, well, what happens when she stops freezing them? Well, as you probably seen in the last wave, she just refreezes them. That's why I say this is the easiest one. You could pick one off at a time. Once they get unfrozen, she'll refreeze them, and it lets you, you know, kind of relax. Now, as I said, this isn't a do this as fast as possible thing. This is just showing you the setup, so then you can start watching those videos on how to do them as fast as possible. That's why I'm leaving all this in. I'll leave you guys to your own devices. You can watch the full thing, and I'll be back at the very end. Alright, so here we are. We're at the final boss. I probably should have mentioned that that one elemental, like 2 waves ago, wasn't the final boss, but I was in the middle of drinking something, so I just said, fuck, you'll probably figure it out. So he does that, the Fire Nova. You definitely want to interrupt that so you don't take a shitload of damage. And then just burn him down as fast as possible. He'll randomly summon volcanoes under you, but if you've done the Mythic Plus with that fix anyways, that really shouldn't be a problem for you. And then, as I said, just burn him down. He doesn't do too bad of damage. Even when the Fire Nova hit me, as you can see, it only did about 500,000 damage and just pushed you back like maybe 2 yards. So not that big of a deal. The main damaging ability is probably that Volcano if you stand in it. So as I said, don't do that. And then, of course, his melees are pretty tough. But that's it for this video. I did hope you guys enjoy it. The next 2 will be out within the next 2 days, and I'll see y'all next time.